Yo, what's good, fam? It's your boy, Mellow the X, aka Mellow, MCOC. You know, the channel where we keep it pimpin' lit and fresh 24/7. That's how we do it in the Bay Area, California, man. Anyways, now that we got past all the pleasantries, today we're gonna be hopping in some Act 6 gameplay. And that's 623 to be exact. You know, the chapter with the Icarus global node, Big Boss Omega Red himself, aka my evil clone. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna be teaching you the trick of the quest, all right? While showing you how we get through a path in Act 6 without using any units. Well, actually, I don't want to say no units because I think I do buy a refill for energy. But basically, you get the gist, man. No units on the revives or pots, none of that. You know, none of that over here, man. You know, no squares in my circle, man. No squares in my circle. Basically, we're gonna get through this quest without using revives, pots, and I'm gonna show you guys the trick of the trade. All right. So basically, in this Act 623, the global node is Icarus. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Icarus global node means you get a fury on yourself, a buff lasting a certain amount of seconds per hit on the opponent, okay? Now, if you get to 9 or more, that fury, or you'll start to degen your health basically. Either that, or if that fury that you got granted upon you expires within that certain amount of few seconds that it does last or whatever, you'll start to degen there as well. So basically, you can ramp up your attack pretty high to a certain extent, but by the ninth fury, before you put that ninth fury on yourself, you know, that ninth hit on the opponent, you got to reset those furies by striking your opponent with a heavy attack. That will cancel out the furies and start you back off at 0. Now, you know, when that fury expires, the degen you're taking is equal to the amount of the opponent's attack, I believe. And you degen that over like 4 seconds, something like that. You know what I mean? Don't quote me to be exact. But basically, man, I've been kind of beasting through this whole chapter right here, bro. And let me tell you how. So basically, here's the little trick. There's a little glitch you can do to kind of buy yourself time, really ramp up your attack, you know, output or whatever, and finish off the opponent before you take too much degen damage. Now, if you've been watching it the whole time, I think you'll see in some of the fights already, I've kind of went over the ninth fury. Basically, what's going on is if you can start a combo with your first hit on the ninth fury, you kind of hit in, you know, maybe less than a second between hits, right? What I've noticed is when the degen starts to expire, basically, if you have a bunch of furies ramped up and they just keep expiring one after the other, after the other, after the other, your degen is also resetting. So you're not really taking the full damage of the degen. You're kind of taking little by little. It's kind of like stutter stepping with your health bar. So for the rest of the quest right now, if you guys can watch how I'm at the 10th, 11th fury, you see how that degen is kind of just resetting itself and my health wasn't really going down? Basically, that's the trick right there. Bam. It's even great. It's better if you're using it for a champ that has like a lot of hits in their special or combo or something. Because basically, by the time you get the opponent to like a certain amount of health, like maybe a third of their health, maybe even like a little less than half or so, you can kind of take them out if you have a strong champion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, some type of 565 R4 hard hitter. You know what I mean? You could probably take them out, you know, like assassin's range super early, bro, if you can do it within like 2 combos, maybe a combo and a special. So, you know, right here in this particular run, we are going down this tech path. I think you need to have 3 cosmic champions on your team to get through the gate. So I have, I believe I have Hyperion. He is R4. We got this Medusa right here. She's R3. You know, I do got 2 generic AGs or whatever, and you know, I know she's worth popping one of those, but honestly, I haven't used Medusa enough or haven't needed her necessarily to do much in the game. So I've just rather held on to it, you know. Now, as you can see, because that fury wasn't expiring, you saw how the degen just kept ticking. Look at how my Medusa, she just took a bunch of damage right there, all in that one degen or whatever, because I didn't have more Furies racked up on top of it. If the Furies aren't expiring, aren't resetting or whatever, that degen isn't resetting itself, so you're taking all the damage. So basically, I mean, we got the armor shatter on vision real quick. We're gonna get past this in just a second. I mean, wow, that is something you didn't expect, right? Basically, we just pulled a sacrifice play on Medusa, bro. She could have came in handy for the Darkhawk fight, I guess, but check this out. I got my Corvus Glaive. He's R4. He was right there. Basically, I just like in the instant, I just quit with Medusa and just said, hey, you know what? Let me get these 2 charges on my Corvus real quick because I see the Sentinel and I know Corvus is going to be a better option for that fight than Medusa would be. So we do the sacrifice play. As you can see right there, we do drop 30 units on the refill. Man, it ain't nothing, man. It's just a refill, bro. It's 30 units. That's how we do it over here, man. We're not popping revives or anything like that. If we don't make it, we'll just do the quest over again and try to get another good run. You know what I mean? So taking Corvus out and putting him to finish off that vision, that 1% vision, gave me 2 charges on my Corvus. So now Corvus is another good champ that's pretty good for Icarus node. I mean, you could imagine if those Furies are racking up, and you know, the way he just crits on every hit, his damage output really goes up, man. Like it's pretty crazy, dude. So as you can see right here, we're throwing the heavy attack because Sentinel still had too much health for us to finish him off, right? But check how we do it right here, man. 5 hits, racking up the Furies. SP2, oh my gosh, man, that felt so clean. That felt so smooth, man. My man Corvus coming through, he's keeping it lit like the boy. You know what I'm saying? Like father, like son. That's how we do it, man. Anyways, I'm going to show you more of the trick of the trade in just a second here. So now we got this Kang. Look, it's all or nothing. Aggression armor. Aspect of evolution. You know what I mean? So basically, we're going to go ahead and get the class disadvantage. We're going to bring our Omega Red back in here because we know Kang can't hang. And Omega Red, man, I must tell you, he has been beasting this Icarus node himself, man. It's crazy how much damage he can do because, like, I swear, yeah, I feel like the Furies are racking up his spore damage too. You know what? I haven't really took the time to break it down like that, but all I know is he's hitting hard and he's just melting this Act 6 like nothing. So check it out. Excuse me right there, y'all. Again, just had another meal, you know, just kept it lit, all that, blah, blah. Anyways, as you can see, we got that degen on. We got the 3 Furies. We're going to reset them. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Basically, we reset them because we were just saving it just to make sure. I don't know what happened right there, man. He should have killed me with that SP3. I tried to hit my SP2 at the end of that combo. For some reason, I slipped and missed it. Like, man, I was not looking like a G right there, bro. I got saved by the Kabam gods. So, you know what? I got to thank them on that one, man. I don't know what happened. Sometimes you get lucky like that. You know, hey, we'll take it. We ain't going to question it. We're going to take it. Now, this was probably one of the more difficult fights, I want to say, in the quest. We got this Darkhawk right here, right? He's SIG 200. You already know what that means. Everything is upgraded to the max. Basically, he's going to start in null mode. And while he's in that mode, his medium and light attacks are unblockable. So that means no parries, no nothing. You better intercept him. I don't know how he didn't hit me right there because he was right on my toes, man. Oh, well, I guess he made up for it right there, so it's whatever. I got lucky the first time, slipping the second time. You can't get fooled again. You know what I mean? Basically, so here was the plan. I mean, or so I thought. I was thinking, let's just try to rack up, you know, the power gain, throw the SP1s. And as you can see, it is a horrible plan. Look at that, man. He's over there sidestepping me. We dancing. You know, it takes 2 to tango, man. And he's stepping on my toes, man. Basically takes on my Hyperion just like it ain't nothing. So here we go. Bringing my son in himself. You know what I mean? We got Corvus Glaive. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't run him that much. But for this path, I mean, dang. He does some crazy stuff, man. Just check this out. So, as you can see, we got 3 Furies built up. You know what I mean? We got the first intercept on. We're critting through the blocks. You know, we can't sit there and parry him. Got to get the intercept just like that. I threw the whole 5-hit combo because, as you can see, my Furies are expiring and I don't have any more to keep it going. We don't take, well, we take quite a bit of damage, but Check this out. 5-hit combo. Look at those numbers getting put up there, man. Oh my gosh. That is looking ugly. Well, it's looking ugly for the Darkhawk. It's looking good for us. You know what I mean? Bam, Darkhawk, get out my way, man. I need my 5000 T2A. You know what I'm saying? And I got to make this video. And we got to get this quest done with no units, all right? While demonstrating the trick of the trade. So basically, this is the little Morningstar mini boss that you come across when you finish a bunch of these other paths, you know what I mean? I think this was the last time we had to fight her, because we've already fought her like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, something like that. So basically, check this out. When you see me parry right there, I'm not attacking right away. We wait till the end of the stun on the parry, because our spores are just building up, so we're buying ourselves more time to stand close to her, basically. Now, we reset the Furies on ourselves. Honestly, we haven't really had too much of an option, or we haven't had to, like, do the little trick where we go over the 9 Furies. We've been taking our opponents out safely and more securely, you know what I mean? All smooth. Basically, right there, you can see, during the duration of that SP2, you saw how I was way past the 9. The degen came up there, right, on the screen. But it kind of wasn't going anywhere. If you look at it, and it just, like, kind of goes back and forth, like, yeah, I think on this big boss Omega Red, we'll slow it down at one point so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. All right, so check this out. I mean, we only have our Corvus, barely any blood. This is the big boss himself. Look at that PI, man. 71K. Now, this is what the boss rush should have been, you know what I mean? But basically, it's all right. The boss rush, I think that was a perfect level for a lot of the MCOC community, so I'm not hating on it. It's cool. Now, as you can see right there, I mean, that was kind of a sacrifice play. Here goes my even weaker sacrifice play. We're throwing in our R3 Sabretooth. I mean, he just comes along on the ride because, you know, he's buddies with Omega Red, man. I need him for the synergy. He's really not good for this fight at all. He's causing Omega to bleed. You're going to get that death field put on you real quick. I mean, he's not doing as much damage because he's just an R3, you know what I mean? There it is. Death field gets active. I'm just trying to do what I can. I think he took like 6 or 7% with that little run. So basically, we got Omega down as much as we can. So now here it is, man, the main event. I don't know why I didn't show y'all the nodes before. You know, unblockable, SP1, SP2, and he has the limber node, so he's going to reduce his stun by 20% every time he gets stunned. So that's not an option for long. Basically, bam, get the first intercept off, man. We get lucky. We got the stun right there. Throw the heavy, erase those Furies. Let me tell you, if the Furies expire while you're fighting Omega Red, well then you might as well say goodbye, because remember, it's doing his attack. And his attack as the boss is like stupid high, bro. Stupid high. Basically, you don't want that degen. You don't want to be messing up. So throw those heavies and reset it as much as you can, man. But we will do the trick of the trade, I think, later here in this fight. So we're just, you know, baiting out the SP1s. That's the best thing you can do. At this point, I don't see us throwing the heavy. Now take a look at the degen on the top left. You see how I racked up all those Furies, and look how it just keeps resetting. And I didn't lose that much health. You see that? So the more hits you get on there, the more time you get to buy yourself with that degen. And bam, look at that, man. Omega Red takes on the evil clone, his big bad brother himself, and he just melts him in 43 hits, over 70% health. I'm running it back in slow motion. Take a look at the top left corner of the screen and watch that degen, how it stutters because we have multiple Furies expiring. You could do that same technique with just the regular opponents on all the paths, man. This Icarus node, it's pretty crazy, man. That's the trick of the trade. There it is. You've seen it for yourself. Anyways, fam, thanks for tuning into the channel, Mellow MCOC, where we keep it pimpin', lit, and fresh. As always, peace and love. I'll catch you guys on the next one.